guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a day in my life and we're already starting the day off horribly. I woke up late. I woke up at 7:55 and I was supposed to wake up at 7 because I take my time in the mornings and I try to squeeze in breakfast, but today just wasn't the day. I have 4 clients today. I already have their implements all packed up, ready to go. I just have to sweep my room real quick before my client arrives. I think it's probably 8:30 already, so she's gonna be here any second. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright guys, I just finished sweeping and my client arrived as I was sweeping, so let's bring her inside. Alright guys, here's the first client of the day and her name is Stacy. I'm really happy Stacy came back because around 3 weeks ago was her first time coming back in almost a year. She's getting short Frenchies with a flower design and I'm going to be going through a little application tutorial. The acrylic I'm using for her is Candyland by Valentino Beauty Pure. And the size brush that I am using is a size 14. We're doing the 2-bead method for this nail and I grabbed my first bead pretty large and I'm patting the acrylic down. I don't wipe it down, I pat it because that helps making sure the acrylic is all nice and leveled. It's not thick on one side and then very thin on the other side. And as I'm patting down, I'm also cleaning the sides to make sure it is nice and straight. And any excess acrylic I have, I just wipe it off with my thumb. Now the second bead, or the cuticle bead, is going to be much smaller because it is going on the cuticle area and we do not want to flood the cuticle. I place it right below the cuticle and using the tip of my brush, which helps in not applying too much pressure onto the acrylic, I'm gently pushing the acrylic onto the cuticle area and the sides. And for the bottom portion of the bead, still just using the tip of my brush, I'm lightly feathering out the bead so that it is nice and blended. And again, I'm just cleaning up the side walls, making sure it is nice and clean because the cleaner the nail is, the less filing you have to do. And this clip of me doing the application was in real speed, real time. But moving on to shaping and filing, I always use my 80 by 80 grit hand file, my 5-in-1 carbide bit in medium grit, and a mandrel bit with a 240 fine grit sanding band. And look at that shape, you guys. My shape is gonna eat every time. For the design today, we're doing a full set of Frenchies with 3D lines and a little hibiscus flower on the middle finger. And this is how the set came out. They look super cute and I finished at 10:43. Okay guys, set number 1 is all done. They came out super cute. I love the length that she went with. My next client comes at 11:30, so I'm gonna just be setting up for her and then make me some breakfast because I'm really hungry. Moving on to breakfast at 11 in the morning. I made me an avocado and egg toast with ham and cheese and some salsa on top. It is so good. I freaking love these. Definitely recommend. Next is my client Julia, but she goes by Ash. She came in at 11:51 even though her appointment was at 11:30, so she arrived pretty late. And she did come from pretty far, so I felt bad to not take her, so I offered her to still do her nails but something simpler because she wanted a more complex design. She was okay with that, and I did have to soak off a few nails, so I did that first. Moving on to application, the acrylic I'm using is Classic Nude by Valentino. Hopefully Valentino makes me an ambassador someday. And look at how clean this application came out. And here's the other hand as well. And the filing all done too. For the design, since I did let her know that I had to do something simpler, she didn't really know what to get, so I decided to freestyle. I painted all her nails purple, did a black aura, and some silver chrome designs. And this is how the set came out. I absolutely love it, and so did she. So for my first client, she was actually waiting outside for me to be done with my second client. I was on a time crunch, which is why I barely recorded the design on my second client. But for my third client, her name is Jeslet. I hope I pronounced that right. She is getting graduation nails. I believe she said her graduation was tomorrow. If so, very exciting for her. And for the design, I'm gonna do a little tutorial on how I do my French tips. First, I paint a line straight down the side wall, and then I do 2 lines, kind of making a V shape, and then I do a horizontal line across the nail, which is where the smile line will end. And then I round out those corners where I created the horizontal line to create the smile line. And lastly, I just fill in the rest of the nail. On 4 other nails, I used blooming gel and I painted on 3 lines to create flowers. I absolutely love doing blooming gel designs, whether that be flowers or croc prints or any type of dots, lines, whatever gets painted on. I just love the effect it does. And it's something I will very much include in my freestyle sets. I'm doing an aura effect using a sponge instead of an airbrush because my airbrush isn't working well. After I had deep cleaned it, I guess I didn't put the pieces back right and it's just not working as well. But the sponge is just as good as the airbrush. And on the middle finger, I sculpted a 3D flower and I painted the petals blue and added some white lines on the petals. And here's the set all done. They came out really pretty. I think they look really good for graduation and I finished at 501. After cleaning and setting up for my last client, I made me quesadillas. You can never go wrong with quesadillas. Them shits are bomb as fuck, and I only had 5 minutes to eat them. And lastly, my last client, her name is Mackenzie. She's getting graduation nails as well. And I was only supposed to have 3 clients that day, but she texted me the night before if I could do her graduation nails. So I was like, yes, of course. Either way, it was graduation season, so I did not mind doing 4 clients that day. And typically for seasons like Valentine's Day or Halloween, Christmas, I will take up to 4 clients rather than 3 and open up more spots on the weekend. And here are her nails after shaping. They're looking really good already. For the design, there's kind of a lot going on, and I decided to do the chrome first just to get that out of the way. And a little tip to remove the excess chrome from the rest of the nail: use a sponge. It collects up all the excess chrome and it leaves the nail looking very clean. And I had to mix up a few colors with some glitter polish. I added cute little charms or rhinestones here and there. On this one, I added a heart-shaped pearl with a little gold star on the side and 2 little pearls on the other side. And I added 3D lines around that. And here's the set all finished. They came out really pretty. I absolutely loved them. And I finished at 8:03. Hey guys, we're done for the day. I just finished with my last client. I am extremely tired, but it was all worth it because here's the total for today. I'm usually okay after 4 clients, but since my second and third were back to back, I'm going through it. Right now I'm about to order some pizza for us because my mom is feeling sick, so she didn't do dinner for us. But yeah, I'm about to order that pizza right now. I don't know if to end the video here because I'm really just about to have dinner and then shower and that's it, call it a night. So I guess I'll finish the video right now. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this come work with me or day in my life. But yeah, it was mainly just doing nails. If y'all want to see more of my personal life, leave a comment. But that is it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below what else you'd like to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!